Hi, love. This is going to be your mini reading. For your reading, you asked a question concerning your husband and his career. So we're going to be diving in and looking at that. For the reading, I have various decks on the table. I'm just going to kind of pull whatever comes through, whatever I feel called to pull for. So let's dive into the energy of your husband's career path. And as I'm sure your husband will watch this video, so hello to you. Ooh. These cards are hard to shuffle because they're so large. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 of these chakra cards. This one wants to come out. Oh. Okay. So it looks like you have the root chakra, the third eye chakra, and the throat coming through. The root is what grounds you, and it's action, movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. We have the third eye, the mind, openness, flexibility, imagination, learning. And then we have sound, music, silence, rhythm, vibration. So what I'm seeing here is with the career path, you need a path, whether you are starting a new job or not, action, okay? You need a career where you are able to move around and to be active, to allow yourself to see new things, experience new things, and utilize that. The mind is telling me that you need to trust the flexibility, the imagination, the learning, trusting that just because you are taking on a new career that maybe you're not as experienced in, trusting that you have the ability to obtain the new knowledge necessary to be successful in it. Okay, so I do feel like if this is a career path that you have been, wanting to try out, but maybe it's not something you're normally used to, you will be good at it, okay? That action card is telling me to move forward with any idea that you have. I'm sensing that there is a career that you are curious about, or maybe you are wanting to test the waters. Maybe you're looking to leaving a job that you're currently in, but you're a little bit nervous about it. The cards are revealing you are capable of doing it, okay? So it would be a good move for you. The sound card, it's a little different. The music, silence, rhythm, vibration. I feel like more so that this is for you to calm your nerves. So if you are feeling nervous about a change in career or starting a new job or looking, even just like starting the energy of looking for a new job, it could be a little nerve-wracking. So maybe you are comforted by music. Maybe that's why the sound card is popping up. And that might indicate, putting on some comforting music to you to help you through some of the more difficult times. Change is hard, change is difficult, and it's even more difficult when you have a lot laying on your shoulders. So I feel like there's a lot of expectation on you because maybe you're the breadwinner, or maybe you are you're used to doing a certain line of work, and so trying something different can be scary. So what I'm seeing here is it's going to take you falling outside of your comfort zone, stepping outside of your mind's boundaries. So your thoughts, you're really nervous about leaving a job, or really nervous about starting a different career. If it's a new job, there's a lot on your mind. You got to learn to release yourself from these thoughts, okay? That's pretty much what the 8 of Swords is telling me. We're moving yourself from those stressful mindsets and knowing that you are capable of doing that. You don't have to be stuck in that negative thinking process. The 2 of Wands came up for you too, so this could be either 2 jobs that you may be stuck between, like you're kind of in between 2 choices. Or this could be the desire to look elsewhere. So maybe you're in your current job and you're starting to test the waters of looking to see what else is out there. That's the 2 of Wands energy too. So whatever one you resonate with, I do see the indication or the desire to move forward. The Four of Cups is coming up. This is a procrastination card to me. So I would say, just as a gentle warning, do not let your procrastinations or your limited thinking with that Eight of Swords keep you from taking action. So you may have the tendency to do that, okay? Your shadow card, your fear card, is coming up as the World. So this tells me that the world is all about endings, graduations, moving forward, accomplishments. And it might be the idea of switching up your usual cycle, switching up your usual routine, your usual what you're used to with work. Switching it up and seeing an ending to it can be scary for you, but I feel like it is on the horizon. I feel like it's something that's going to be happening soon. But I also feel like you need to allow yourself to intuitively go with the flow. Tell your mind, pretty much like you're telling your thoughts to take a back seat. Don't let your ego control your decisions, okay? Trust the process. It's easier said than done, obviously. But I feel like you have it in you to do it. But the cards are definitely showing there is change on the horizon. There is an ending, and the need for you to take action. So Punish just came out and Overcome just came out. Punish is interesting to me because that might be you literally self-sabotaging yourself, or maybe you think that you're not worthy, okay? You're not worthy of this new career path, or maybe you feel like you're not fit for it, or you won't be good enough for it. So you have all these punishing thoughts coming through to you, which kind of resonates with that Eight of Swords energy. And then we have Overcome, which is really positive because to me, this is you're going to overcome boundaries. You're going to overcome those fears. So that comes hand in hand with the Punish card is like you could be as negative and as hard on yourself as possible, but overcoming this will be definitely in order for you. So I do feel like to answer the main question that your wife asked, will your husband be happy in a new career? Yes, you will be. But it's going to require you to face major fears. And if you're not willing to do that, you'll pass up opportunities and procrastinate. You'll continue to procrastinate. So it's really going to ask you to face some fears and put some trust in yourself. We have within the next few months just popped up. So that could indicate within the next few months, you may be seeing some transitioning happening. Maybe there will be a job opening taking place, and you'll be able to take part in that. That's actually really exciting. Because you're married, let me pull a card concerning the spouse from my Romance Angels deck and see what influences the spouse can have on this transition for you. Because as you know, a marriage is teamwork. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I love that the chemistry card literally flew out for you. It's telling me that use each other to manifest these amazing changes, okay? Use them as a support system for you. Use each other as a support system. You need to support one another's dreams, goals, desires. And during the transition of change, this will be difficult. I'm not going to lie. Facing fears, that Eight of Swords, it's very hard to step outside of your mindsets. It's hard to step outside of your comfort zone, your boundaries. But it's necessary if you want change. And from what the cards are showing, it's very possible. It's something completely doable. You just have to be willing to do it. So I have about a minute left. Let me pull on the future. Anything in the future is subject to change based on present actions. So just because the cards reveal something doesn't mean that it's set in stone, okay? Okay. Two of Wands, I love it. Queen of Swords, the Star. So what this is saying is in the future, Two of Wands is definitely you will be in that process of moving forward, that decision-making process. You're going to be stuck between either two possibilities, two roadways or some sort of a crossroads, you will need to make that decision. Also, the Queen of Swords is saying having control of your mindset. She's all about the sword suit, which is your communication, but also your thought process. If you own your thoughts, you own your ego, and you know when to shut it off when it's causing you a block, you'll be in more control of yourself, okay? And then the Star card is the process of hope. It's having faith in the process. It's also healing. So even though you're facing fears, there will be a process of healing, and which to me kind of feels like that process of you just went through something major, you went through some big changes, and then now the healing process is you getting comfortable in your new setting, in your new job, in your new lifestyle. Understand that changes create growth, but sometimes we have to be a little bit uncomfortable before we can, see the final outcome of change. Change is on the horizon for you. Some major endings are on the horizon for you, but you have to be willing to take that leap, okay? So this concludes your mini reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I hope that this helped. And just continue. Do your thing. Face those fears when you feel ready. And I feel like something amazing will happen. Literally, like something amazing is going to happen. Okay. Anyone who's watching, if you would like to book a mini reading with me, they are on sale through tonight, midnight. So click the link in the description box. You can send your payment. It's $20. But like I said, it expires the end of tonight. Today is Sunday, the 20th. I'm sorry, the 21st. Is it the 21st or the 20th? I think it's the 21st. The 21st of July. So if you would like to book your mini reading, you have until midnight tonight to do so. Bye, my loves.